Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is December 31st, 2023. And today could be the biggest day ever in history for weddings. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Walk down the aisle. Couples race to get married in Las Vegas. This numerical New Year's Eve. Getting hitched in Las Vegas is famous for being as easy as 1, 2, 3. Now the nation's top wedding destination is prepping for an influx of couples hoping to embrace that simplicity by marrying on New Year's Eve, when the date will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, alternately 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Magic dates long have been among the most coveted days for tying the knot. Lucky Sevens Day, 7/7/2007, stands as the most popular wedding date in Las Vegas history, with 4,492 couples married. The clerk of Clark County, Nevada, said in news release. The most recent popular magic date was 2/2/2/2/2, with 2,331 weddings. Wedding industry experts are watching to see if Sunday could be a record setter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As in the days of Noah, marrying and giving in marriage. Coming Monday, January 1st, Exodus, Gods and Kings. Maranatha, Exodus, Gods and Kings. Coming Monday, January 1st. Maranatha. Now I want to take you to a post I shared with you 3 months ago. And this has been very important to me over the years, and I have shared with you on a number of occasions about this. Let me read again what I shared with you 3 months ago. I was able to make it to the beach on the Gulf of Mexico tonight. Today was our day off, so Martha and I had a nice meal and a walk. I also took time to pray with my feet in the water, as I have tried to do periodically. I believe there's a symbolic power as I pray from the water line, as I am able to touch all continents through the water. Tonight, I prayed specifically that all continents, nations, and states, as well as governors, presidents, and all world leaders, could receive what could very well be God's final warning to earth coming this week. If you agree with these prayers, comment amen and say a prayer of your own that God would remember mercy in the midst of the coming wrath. God bless you all. So I share this with you because as I was looking at the importance of this day in numerology, the day of what could become the day of most weddings ever in Las Vegas, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I wanted to see what 1, 2, 3 was in the Strong's Concordance. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this really just touched my heart. And I want to share with you Strong's 1, 2, 3 connected to this post here about me standing on the seashore praying for the nations of the world. 1, 2, 3 is the seashore. 1, 2, 3 is the seashore. It's only used 6 times in the New Testament. One of those is in John chapter 21 with the great catch of fish. Jesus stood on the shore. And this is so interesting because this is a time where the disciples wanted to give up everything and go back to fishing. Peter said, I want to go back fishing. After these things, Jesus showed himself again to the disciples at the Sea of Tiberias, and on this wise showed he himself. There were together Simon Peter and Thomas called Didymus and Nathanael of Cana in Galilee and the sons of Zebedee and 2 of the other disciples. Simon Peter saith unto them, I go a-fishing. They say unto him, We also go with thee. They went forth and entered into a ship immediately, and that night they caught nothing. But when the morning was now come, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples knew not that it was Jesus. Okay, this is the word seashore. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Seashore. Okay, Jesus stood on the seashore, but the disciples knew not that it was Jesus. Okay, so at a time where many people might be saying, if we go past 2023, I'm done with this watching stuff. I'm done with waiting. I'm done with trying to understand. I'm done with trying to search and receive, because it's so hard and there's so many signs, and yet nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Jesus is not coming. He hasn't come yet. Where is the promise of his coming? And so many people can find this time so weary, and it's like December 31st, this is it. If we go past 2023, I have no idea what's next. I have no clue. I'm going fishing. Let me go fishing. Okay. Well, Jesus is on the seashore, and he's ready to tell the disciples how to catch the fish. Okay. Jesus said unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered unto him, No. And he said unto them, Cast the net on the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of the fishes. Therefore that disciple whom Jesus loved saith unto Peter, It is the Lord. Now when Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he girt his fisher's coat unto him, for he was naked, and did cast himself into the sea. And the other disciples came in a little ship, for they were not far from land, but as it were 100 cubits, dragging the net with fishes. As soon then as they were come to land, they saw a fire of coals there, and fish laid thereon, and bread. Jesus saith unto them, Bring of the fish which ye have now caught. Simon Peter went up and drew the net to land full of great fishes, 153, and for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken. And so here we are at the edge of the sea. We are at the seashore. We are at what could be the end of the road. We do not know, but the disciples were weary, and they wanted to go back to their fishing. Okay? And this is our sign that we do not give up the watch. We do not go back to fishing. We continue. We wait, because Jesus is on the seashore, and he is waiting to move with the miraculous catch of fish. We do not know the day or the hour, but we wait for that day. Jesus is giving us a sign that we are at the edge of the seashore. We are at the moment in time that any moment now, this great catch of fish that we are waiting for, the rapture of the church, that God is going to throw his net down into the ocean of the world and of the peoples of the nations, and he's going to pull them up into his kingdom. And we wait for this moment. Okay, this was a very special thought to me, because of this, of what I've shared with you in the past, that when I go to the seashore and I pray and I'm waiting for God and I'm praying for the nations of the world, and the seashore is 1, 2, 3. And it could be the day of the wedding of all weddings, as we wait for our bridegroom. Do not be weary, brothers and sisters. Jesus is at the door. I pray you are blessed tonight. And if we go into 2024, Jesus is at the door. We are so close. Let us stay watch. Do not go back to fishing. Jesus is at the door. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.